into a little bit of a problem. I made it back, but it ain't making it to Alaska. Good news. 5 down, 5 to go. Happy Resurrection Sunday and happy Easter. Hey friends, welcome to Montana Haven. Yes, there's snow this morning. Oh, there comes Autumn to tell me hi. And hey Autumn, good girl. But yeah, guys, hey, welcome to our family. Welcome to our to this week's video. We just want to say glad you're here with us, and hope you guys enjoy the video. And this week, let's just the boys are gonna be working on here. We're gonna be helping Dad butcher some hogs this week. Gonna help my brother-in-law do some painting on the house. Got a lot of stuff going on. So welcome to our family, welcome to our channel. We want this channel to be a place where you can find hope and encouragement for you and your family. All right, it's time to go get some coffee in me and get the day going. Just look at that beautiful piece of work right there from my little daughter Avalon. Such a good coffee this morning. We got all the corners ready to go around here. They gotta trim them all up because I guess they're kind of a bit of a pain. And make sure they fit on there decently. So are all these done here, Justin?
Huh?
Are all these done?
No.
Okay, I was gonna try to change those light bulbs out, and obviously these don't fit, so I'm gonna have to get some new ones. Just gonna change everything out. These are a little bit harsh up here, so I'm gonna get some that are just a little bit, they're not quite as harsh, so I'm gonna have to send these back. They don't fit, unfortunately. So I got the cleaners here. They're cleaning. Got somebody else coming in today, so that's really nice. I was just cleaning out some of the lamps up there, the shades and things, so I guess I'll have to take these bulbs back. They're a little bit wide, and I'll get some that are a little bit narrower. In this recent windstorm, it's a complete miracle this massive ponderosa pine did not fall or snap off or break and fall on the barn, because it's literally standing by itself. I mean, further over there are some trees, but it was coming right from the house this way. But a ponderosa pine tree is so messy. Look at these pine cones. That literally has just happened like the last 2 days. We keep picking them up. I mean, that is crazy. There's 50 pine cones out there, and there's still hundreds up there on that tree. It sheds year-round, just every day of the year. So it is kind of a messy tree, and then all the pine needles. I suppose there's trees like leaf trees that are messier, but pine cones and pine needles, it's not fun to have them around your house. They look beautiful, I like them if they're not up against the house. Like this one is just a little close. It looks good, but man, it's always so messy right up against the house. And just now I just heard a pine cone fall. It's like you hear them fall all the time just because they're, I don't know, they just shed. This morning we're here by Dad's place, and we're going to be helping to butcher a couple hogs. And up in this tree, this broken tree, there's a meadowlark singing. And I really wish I'd have a good camera to pull it up because he's sitting there beautifully, but can just barely see him here. I can see his yellow belly up there. Hardly see him at all. And look at that sundog. It's a pretty day out today though. Well, I grew up butchering, and I know some of you did not, or probably a lot of you didn't, possibly. I know some of you probably grew up on farms, and others of you grew up maybe never harvesting your own animals and you know, doing that kind of stuff. So anyways, I figured it might not be something you'd enjoy watching so much. So yeah, we're helping Dad. We're going to do two hogs today. We're actually going to take some bacon and stuff like that, probably a ham or two, and so we're helping do that. I got to run up and talk with the guy that's putting in a well pump at who we call Grandpa Michael's place, Australian friend of ours. So I got to run up there while the boys are finishing on the first hog there. Well, he just got done hooking up the pump. Got our controller there. It's a on-demand pump. Wire going into the back of the house there. This again is to go into the vacation rental. We're calling Grandpa Michael, and then we dug a hydrant line down there for a future little garden for a hydrant. So that's how that worked out. Now my nephew lives there, nephew and his wife, and then of course this is the back of Grandpa Michael's place here. So now they're on their own well system, which is good. 480 feet at 11 gallons a minute. So guys, if you want to come and stay here, just go to Montana Peaks on Airbnb, or leave me a message and I'll take care of you. Well, here are the survivors. They'll live to tell the tale for another day. I got two of them all cut up, and we're gonna take some bacon home. And Dad actually cut all of these up. We cut all of them up. That way, these will go to family. The first two we did today, we'll take some, and brother's taking some and stuff. So, and then later he'll figure out what to do with the rest of them. So, calling it a day, wrapping it up here. He'll package them up, grind them tomorrow. We're gonna be doing something else. Here we're helping Dad feed. Wyatt's gonna see if he can ride one there. That's our project for the day. Well, Justin, Ethan, and I are here by my brother-in-law Marcus's place, and he's building a spec home for sale. So he does a nice job building houses here in Montana, and I think this is probably his fourth house or something like that. So we're gonna help him just to be good brother-in-laws today, just for the fun of it, to bless him. Got our pigs butchered yesterday and got all that wrapped up. And now gonna help Marcus today, and then we'll be back at the stone project around our house tomorrow and doing different things. I think by the weekend I'm gonna run over to Bonners Ferry, Idaho, and grab our cabinets, and we'll take those up to Alaska with us. So we'll see how it all turns out.
If you just hold it there in general position, I can. You gonna hit me with it?
If she fits.
All right, all yours. I appreciate it.
All right, what do you say, Marcus?
Looks very good.
Got a little bit done here today.
Yes, sir.
Nice looking house.
Yeah, it is.
There comes my favorite part of the day. Well, not quite, but so good. Oh, she said that's not pretty. Look at that. That is beautiful. Thank you, Helen. She does such a good job with coffee. Love it. Well, you found me walking along the shore of a lake here in Montana. So I thought I'd just share with you what's happening. So this morning I went to Kalispell, Montana. That's about an hour and 30 minute, about an hour and 30 minute drive, something like that. 20, 30 minutes. On Saturday, actually, at our store, we had what was called a spring fling. It was like a vendor event where a lot of vendors came in. There was breakfast at the store and such. So anyways, one of the vendors was somebody from Kalispell. They have a chiropractic wellness center. It's called Wellness Way. And the more I talked with them, the more I was intrigued with if they might be able to help my feet. And so I made an appointment with them, and this morning I came down, drove to Kalispell, and most of you know I broke both of my feet 2.5 years ago. And they said what they would do is they would take a full body x-ray, look at my spine. I also have some neck issues. So look at all that, do some x-rays. I've never taken x-rays since my accident. And so I've always felt maybe that accident had something to do with my neck. So anyways, I came down here this morning and met with the doctor there, a really nice young doctor. Probably about my age, I guess. And seems to be very knowledgeable. And he took x-rays of my entire body, my spine and my feet and everything. Showed him everything. And he seems to think that he might be able to help my feet, take some of the pain away, and also help my neck issues. The issue is, though, that we're leaving in about 2.5 weeks to go to Alaska. So I'm not sure how much he's going to be able to help me. But the good news is that for the first time I have some x-rays on my backbone. My back has definitely got some issues, probably from that fall. So it affected my neck. So I'm just thankful that maybe there is finally somebody that can actually maybe give me some help with that. So I know I don't try not to talk much about my feet, but it does. If I'm on my feet, like yesterday when helping my brother-in-law this morning, I could hardly walk. They're still giving me quite a bit of pain when I use them. When I'm not using them, they're fine. Or use them a little bit, they're fine. So I just have such a desire to live an active life, and I don't want that to hold me back from spending time with doing the things I love as a family, with my family and such. So I'm determined to do what it takes to make sure I'm in good health. And so anyways, I think that's where I'm gonna try to probably make a number of trips down here to Kalispell and see if he can maybe help me with some chiropractic work and such. So that would be a real blessing for me, and would hope that he can help me. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm at this beautiful lake, McGregor Lake here in Kalispell, and it's snowing today again. So it's this spring weather. It's warm one day and then it snows the next day. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. And so gonna head home tomorrow. I'm gonna run over to Bonners Ferry, Idaho, and pick up the cabinets for our house in Alaska. So that's what we're doing. We're just kind of getting things wrapped up, and the boys are working the rock work. We'll check in on them as soon as we get home. So thought I'd take a little bit walk down to the water here, show you the lake, and tell you what's happening. Well, tonight I got Priscilla, Wyatt, and Chloe, and we're here at my dad's place. And we just came down to hang out for a couple hours and hear Dad tell tales of his childhood and all this stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
Right. And I got to show you what Wyatt's doing here. Okay, Wyatt, what are you doing?
I'm just making a book. I'm on my third story, but
What is it called?
it's called The Rises and Falls of Belgar. It's a map.
Rises and Falls of Belgar. Okay, and tell me what is Belgar?
Belgar is a map I made. I made a huge map of an island that isn't real, and I'm writing stories about it.
So maybe when he gets his book published, then you guys can read it, huh? Dad says he wants his first copy. Okay, Dad, do you want to say anything? One last final parting word to all the people watching?
Well, a lot of things I could say, but you've probably heard them before, and I don't know what I want to say, but I did sing a song for them that I wrote I just made. I made up the words when we were recording, and so that's kind of the highlight. I just said that's what I'm going to do. Whenever they come to visit me, they're going to have to hear my song. Because it's about Orpha. That's what this is about.
So he sings that song a lot. He sang it a lot of years at the school auction. Most times, but yeah. So Dad's pretty comfortable in here. Somebody every evening checks on him and makes sure he's doing all right and all that. So okay, have a good night, Dad.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming, and I appreciate this so much that all the children are coming. Most every evening sometimes. They can't all come to see. You can't make it at the right time sometimes, but that's okay.
Heading to Bonners Ferry, Idaho. It's about a little over an hour and 15-minute drive. I'm got my tool trailer in the back here, or not tool trailer, just a utility trailer that we pulled down from Alaska, and taking it over to the cabinet shop, and I'll be picking up my cabinets that we're going to take to Alaska. So I'll show you when we get there. But that's what I'm doing. These are going to be RTA, which stands for Ready to Assemble cabinets, and basically means they just come all flat in pieces, and then we got to put it together. So it's an inexpensive way to get, nice cabinets. They're not custom cabinets, so you're not getting that quality, but you still are getting a good quality because you have like soft close drawers, and you've got dovetail corners and things like that. So they're good cabinets. They're just a lot less money because they're not custom. So picking them up, and we'll see how much room we got. We may have to get a bigger trailer and take some stoves up. I'm thinking about possibly doing that. Just, since we're heading up anyways, maybe sell a couple of them. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe use one for a future house or something. So first things first, let's get these cabinets loaded. Panhandle countertops. Okay, we ran into a little bit of a snurfluffle here. So I went and ordered Swan White, which is kind of like a cream colored cabinet, and then Fairy Green. It was supposed to be like a light green, olive sage colored. Well, they're actually blue. So it was just one of those things that when I got the email, it just didn't show the color very well. So they're super nice. They're gonna get me some new face frames, and we're gonna go with artisan charcoal. So we're still gonna have the cream colored cabinets in the vanities and the island, and then we're gonna go with this artisan charcoal now for the kitchen. So it's all gonna work out. We just won't have our green cabinets like we were planning, but it'll be okay. It'll still be nice, and it'll be all good. So gonna load up what we can. They're gonna order the rest and have it here in a week or so. That little trailer's already crying. I don't think it'd make it to Alaska. to Libby. I tell you right now, there's nothing else going to Alaska with us, and these are not even all my cabinets now. Still got face frames. So I think I'm gonna buy a 16-foot trailer so I can literally take some stuff up. This is just, I think it's almost too much weight for this little trailer. It's probably okay, but going 2,400 miles on a rough Alaska roads, that thing's squatting already. Nope, it's a no-go. Definitely gonna have to get a trailer. So this trailer's for sale. If you know somebody that wants a trailer. I made it back, but it ain't making it to Alaska, I don't think. So we'll figure out what plan B looks like. Right now, let's go check up on the boys. See how they're doing here on the building blocks. So far, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're working on their 7th one. So nice. Hey, cousin Austin's here. Austin, are you becoming a rock layer, stonemason? Out on a walk tonight, and look at that beautiful sunset. So nice. It's a beautiful morning here today. Driving up the lane here, and there's a metal rock sitting right there on the fence. What a beautiful morning it is. The boys slept in the treehouse with their friends, and now they're playing some kind of a game in the garden. It's been a simply glorious, beautiful day out here today. Warm, and it looks like the next week's gonna be pretty warm as well, in the 60s. Yeah, it's just beautiful out here today. So Priscilla and I took a walk last night with some friends. That was really nice. The boys slept up in that treehouse up there last night, right there. And yeah, so today we helped. What do you see, Wyatt? Oh, look at that! But that's not much to see. That's a vulture flying right by the sun right there. But yeah, Chloe and Avalon and I went to clean my dad's place, and now Wyatt and I are walking to my brother Elvie's place through the woods. I'm gonna meet with somebody there, so Wyatt's just walking with me down there for the fun of it, and then I'll be there for a little bit, and then I'll come back up. But yeah, just a beautiful day for a walk. So Wyatt said, "I want to go with you." I said, "Absolutely, let's do this." So beautiful, beautiful time for a walk. You know, Wyatt, down here, right down this flat, we had talked about sometime building like a little cabin. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, right down this little path down here. It goes down this hill, and then right by this little spot. See this little flat spot right here?
Yeah.
We thought it'd always be nice. Sometime we thought it'd be nice to build a little cabin right here, and then clear this and just be a nice little area, nice little quiet spot. You can just barely see the house up through the trees up there. But I don't know if we ever will or not. We got too many dreams. That's good though. There's my brother Elvie's house. He's got a big house, 3 full floors plus a tower, and he's got a really good view. I'm just returning from my hike, and I see the boys playing their instruments. See if I can sneak up on them. Sun's just setting. Happy Resurrection Sunday and happy Easter.
Yes.
What are we doing, love?
We're going up the mountain for a sunrise service this morning.
There you go. So most of the other community obviously leave from their place, and this road to get up to the top of the mountain is right up above our house, so we just decided we're gonna start walking. It's quite a ways up there, probably a mile, but whew, I'm out of breath. But we'll probably get picked up along the way at some point. Beautiful morning. It'll be perfect for a sunrise service. Look at that little butterfly sitting on Chloe's head.
Little monarch.
Might be a monarch or some species similar to it.
They're all over right now.
Having lunch? Oh, there he goes.
Mom, because this one butterfly is just
We're
like
having lunch out here on the
exactly
table. It's such a beautiful day
animals trick us.
on this Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
We're having lamb roast, but we made little burritos off of them, and they're so delightfully good. Well, that's strange. There's a meadowlark up there in that tree somewhere, and I cannot see it. At least it sounds like it's in the tree, but all the way up on top, there's an American kestrel sitting up there, which is pretty cool. And there's 2 blackbirds sitting in that tree as well.
He came alone to die.
Okay, guys, we just want to say thank you so much for watching us this week, watching this video. Be blessed as always. We'll see you next week.